All right. Okay, so what do we have on the agenda this morning? Let's have a quick look. This morning, let's have a quick. Okay, well, we've got some Von Helton here. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's September 11th, 2025. 24 years after the September 11th, 2001 incident that opened the doors to Muslim immigration to North America. And look where it's got us right now. The Muslims have messed up this continent. It's time for them to play ball with the rest of us, play the games, and stop being such assholes and wanting to kill. I hate them. I just hate them. Anyway, be that as it may, we have the latest in Von Helton, what he has produced today. I haven't listened to it, I haven't watched it, but if any of the other videos he's put out is any indication, we're just about to listen to a whole bunch of bullshit and lies. So let's do it.
Well, folks, that's some bad news. For those of you that may not have heard, Charlie Kirk is dead at 33 years old. 33 years old, folks. Let that sink in. He was shot in the neck, supposedly by a high-powered weapon of some kind, I'm assuming. I haven't gotten the full details yet because it literally has just dropped. That he has passed away. I mean, everybody was expecting him to pull through because he's young, He's only 33, but I guess it was too severe.
I guess if you get shot in the neck when you're 33 years old, you should pull through because you're so young, says Von Helton. Told you. Lies, lies, lies.
Shot in the neck and it killed him dead, buddy. Just goes to go you that, nobody's guaranteed anything, The end can come when you least expect it. So,
especially when you're living in a car,
obviously, prayers and well wishes out to his wife and kids who no longer have a father and a husband. I kind of know how that feels. I don't have my kids or my wife anymore either. So I kind of know how it feels. Of course, I'm on the other side of the spectrum on that, but still. So I kind of know how that feels a little bit. But, this is pretty tragic. And let's be clear. He wasn't killed. He wasn't even murdered. He was assassinated. He was assassinated for his beliefs. There's no arguing that. Because that's true.
Yeah.
He was assassinated for his beliefs. And
we need Von Helton to tell us that he was assassinated and everything about the life of Charlie Kirk, who he has no clue. He wasn't murdered, he wasn't killed, he was assassinated. Idiot.
He's, it's tragic. I mean, he was the founder, and I think he was still in charge of Turning Point USA.
Okay, I want you, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to look for something totally new from Von Helton, other than nonsense talking points that he's read headlines about. Help me out.
And I guess some deranged lunatic came up and shot him while he was live on stage, no less. And so, yeah, crazy, man. Crazy.
Why is everybody who takes a shot at somebody a deranged lunatic? This Charlie Kirk shooting was planned, premeditated. The shot itself was a professional shot by a sniper who's been trained. 200 yards. So, yeah.
And the bitch of it was, he was wearing a bulletproof vest. But they got him in the neck instead of...
Exactly. Huh? A deranged lunatic? There's only one deranged lunatic on the screen right now. And there's only one person on the screen right now.
If it had been a little lower, the vest would have stopped it. What about that? Anyways, yeah, that's pretty bad. You know, it kind of sucks too, because I really kind of wanted to debate Charlie Kirk if I ever got the chance, in some kind of online forum or something. But obviously,
He thinks so highly of himself, this asshole, doesn't he? I would really like to debate Charlie Kirk. I mean, the guy's like buddies with Trump and everybody up in the Republican MAGA conservative group, and this guy, this dirty, disgusting, pale-faced, big-nosed, dirty, unwashed, ignorant, uneducated individual wants to would have loved to have an interview with Charlie Kirk. Listen to this arrogance.
obviously I won't get the chance to now, which really sucks. But, you know, I mean, he had his beliefs and I have mine, and I agree with some of the things he says, but I also disagreed with some of the things he says. But, you know, I think we could have had a very vigorous and healthy debate, one that would have benefited everyone. But unfortunately, that will no longer get to happen. And that's unfortunate, because everybody loses. You know, everybody loses on that. You know, and this you know, this goes to show you that, you know, when you put yourself out there, you know, it's don't be surprised if somebody doesn't like it, wants to take you out of this world, because they do. You know, there's going debate on who and what this person was. You know, my mind is either it was a tranny, a Jew, or a Muslim, because it almost always ends up being either a tranny, a Jew, or a Muslim. But, you know, we don't know yet. They haven't released that information yet. One thing's for sure.
So, okay, did he just say it's either a tranny, a Jew, or a Muslim who does the shootings? Okay, tranny, I get it. Muslim, I definitely get it. But Jew? Where's the example? This guy is such a Jew hater that he'll stick it, he'll crowbar it in anywhere. Anywhere there's problems, anywhere there's societal unrest, the Jews are responsible. It's the Jews. I have an acute dislike of Von Helton. I just would like to put it out there.
Sure, he ain't a white boy. Sorry, media, but he's not a white boy. What I've seen, they were dragging him away, and he didn't look white to me, but I don't know. They may try to spin it and make him a white boy anyway. You never know.
I have no idea what he's talking. I think I went too far forward. I'm just going to go back a bit, all right? Let's see.
Muslim, but, you know, we don't know yet. They haven't released that information yet. One thing's for sure, he ain't a white boy. Sorry, media, but he's not a white boy. What I've seen, they were dragging him away, and he didn't look white to me, but I don't know. They may try to spin it and make him a white boy anyway. You know.
Well, apparently they did take somebody away, and they questioned him, and then they released him. And then I don't want to. They've just released pictures, a photo of the shooter. He looks like a white guy, almost like just barely out of his teens. You know, white and skinny. Fuck this Von Helton and his racism.
Never know. That's how the media are. Oh, and yeah, word specifically to MSNBC. You guys are sick. You guys are sick, man. Dissing the dead like that. I don't know if you guys caught it, but the MSNBC was berating Charlie just after he had died, and that's unacceptable. Okay, that's totally unacceptable behavior. You're supposed to be a news media, you're supposed to be neutral, you're supposed to be impartial. And the kind of rhetoric that was spewing out of your maul over the death of Charlie Kirk is unacceptable. I mean, I had disagreements with Charlie Kirk, but you don't see me talking shit about the guy. Okay, so that was definitely below the belt.
I agree that he probably has never heard of Charlie Kirk before yesterday. And for him to be espousing morality with regards to hatred, I'm sorry, Von Helton, you are the king of hatred. You hate more people than there are on the planet. So you hate future people. If they're Jews, of course, or Muslims, or atheists. You, Von Helton, are a piece of human garbage, living in a tin can that stinks of human garbage. Nice. Sucks to be you, Vaughn.
And MSNBC should be reprimanded. I think the FCC should be called. And MSNBC given a stern warning to, get their shit right. Because that was some sick stuff, man. Okay? You don't diss the dead, all right? How many times have I said that? You don't diss the dead, man. It's just fucked up. Anyways, but for those of you that didn't know...
What do you mean you don't diss the dead? Fuck Hitler. Fuck Sinwar. Fuck, what's that guy who was head of Hezbollah? Fuck, I forget his name already. Fuck Hamas. Fuck everybody who... Fuck the Palestinians, for that matter. What the hell was the guy's name who was head of Hezbollah? I can't remember.
Well, let me recap here before I close. Charlie Kirk has passed. He was shot in the neck fatally. And I'm sure they did their best, but he just didn't make it. 33 years old, folks, and he's gone. Just that quick. It don't
31
take much these days, buddy, I'll show you. All right, that's going to do it for me. Y'all have a pleasant day and a better tomorrow. Bye.
All right, so fuck this guy, but he's got another one he put out today, so we're going to go and watch that one as well, okay?
Well, folks, everybody got mad because I got up real close and you can see all the little tiny pits in my skin. Well, hey, you'll get old one day. Don't worry. Anyways, yet another shrimp on the Barbie. Yes, I know that phrase was never really said in real life. Another shrimp on the Barbie in regards to 3i/Atlas. Ellen G. White. Apparently she's, I think she was hooked up with the Mormons or Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints or some shit like that. Anyway, she is a prophetess / seer / whatever. And she didn't mention Atlas by name, of course. She did talk about her final vision was about the stars in the sky, and that they would be signs.
Okay, before we carry on, he mentioned Ellen G. White. Has anyone ever heard of this woman, this person? I never have. First I hear of it. So it's obviously irrelevant, whoever she is. He's totally irrelevant, and obviously he's going to be totally wrong with what she says, although I don't know what it is that she says. So let's find out.
For us to prepare ourselves for inevitable judgment. And so, while she never mentioned Atlas directly, I don't think she mentioned 2025, but I mean, we're talking about all kinds of documents that I'd have to weed through. But,
all kinds of documents that I'll have to read through, Professor Von Helton says. What was I going to say? I don't know. Has anybody found... Oh, Nasrallah. That was the name of the Oh, it's been bothering me ever since I said it. Nasrallah is the name of the cunt who was killed by Israel for being the head of Hezbollah and hating and killing Jews. Simple as that. I can't say that that my feelings towards Von Helton are any less or more than my feelings towards Nasrallah and the Sinwar and any of those other Arabs who are Jew haters, which probably accounts for 90% of Arabs around the world. Yeah.
Regardless, she did talk. Her final vision was about the stars in the sky, and so that kind of dovetails in with the Hopi prophecy, and with the Jewish prophecies, and with freedom religion, which says that they will bring the destroyer, and the destroyer obviously will cast judgment on the 300 elite families and any evildoer that it finds. So if you're practicing evil, you better be worried, really, really worried, because it's entirely possible that 3i Atlas could be the destroyer. It's possible. You can't rule it out. Then again, it could be a rock. I mean, NASA is still maintaining the fact that it's a rock, even though it is now slowed down. It's now turned green, they're saying. At least one person in the outside comments has said it was turning green. Well, that's interesting. I'm now aware of a green Kachina, so maybe we're safe. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we're safe. But in any event, yeah, Ellen G. White, and her final prophecy was that there would be signs in the stars. I guess on or around this time. So there's another shrimp on the Barbie for you. And yes, I know that was never a real statement. It was never really ever made. It comes from the movie Crocodile Dundee, which, by the way, every Australian, at least as far as I know, absolutely despises. Because apparently they didn't get anything right in that movie, so okay, whatever, stupid Americans, what do we know? Anyways, yeah, just wanted to mention Ellen G. White, because she's out there too, apparently, and her final prophecy was on the stars in the sky, going apeshit. So, keep your eyes up, man, and but it has slowed down, and apparently it is turning green, according to at least one person. So we'll see what that means.
Did you hear that? Apparently it's slowing down and it's turning green, at least according to one person. So we will see, he says. Now, it could very well be this spaceship filled with people, and also the Punisher or the Eliminator or whatever he said. But at the same time, it could also be a rock. This guy's so thick. So thick.
Typically, if you're around the sun, it seems like something would glow red, not green.
Destroyer, okay.
Whatever. Anyways, I just thought I'd mention her because she's out there too. So it's starting to stack up. We're starting to get all this stuff stacking up and kind of aligning with all the other stuff we got already stacked up. And so we're building up to a crescendo here, I think, guys. But like I said, we won't know anything until, what is it, October 29th, I think they said. So we'll see. We'll see. Keep your head on a swivel. Keep looking to the skies. I mean, if this thing decides to speed back up again, because remember, it was traveling like 3 times normal speed or something to a normal comet. It was moving fast. So that being the case, it could easily speed right back up again. I don't see why not. So keep your head on a swivel, folks. It's untelling what's liable to happen. Anyway, that's going to do it. Bye.
sorry, but in as much as the killing of Charlie Kirk, thank you, Pio, everybody told me I was muted. But this killing of Charlie Kirk is now on every single major page, every single everywhere. So I absolutely have no reason to cover it. It's been covered by absolutely everybody. I never really followed Charlie Kirk through his lifetime. I'm not really all that interested in what he was doing. Or should I say, I'm not really knowledgeable in what he was doing. Also not really interested in what he was doing. I do lament the death of another supporter of Israel, which Charlie Kirk was. And I hope that his death strengthens the resolve of Christian Zionists in supporting Israel and in debunking the lies that come from the Arab side. Lies, absolute lies. They must have learned a lot of what they say from Von Helton. So, yeah. I have no more videos to play. I have more videos to play, but I just don't want to play any more right now because I want to keep this particular stream focused on Von Helton, on the lies of Von Helton. There will be, the Discord room will be open. I do have some errands to run, and of course, after I get back, I'll open the Discord and I'll stream it. We'll see what happens. We'll see what September 11th brings to a live stream. Okay? And you're all welcome to join. I'll put the link in for everybody. So with that, that's pretty much all I got. And as usual, we are fading to black as we do.